August 1903. The Sabi Game Reserve, what the world would one day call Kruger National Park, was still untamed. No fences, no rules, just wilderness, and the handful of men brave enough to patrol it. One of those men was Harry Wolhuter, the reserve's very first ranger. That evening, he was riding home from a routine patrol along the Oliphants River. 4 men on foot behind him, a line of donkeys, and one loyal dog named Bull, trotting at his horse's side. The waterhole he'd planned to camp at was bone dry, so he pushed on into the dark, toward the next one 12 miles away. He had no idea he was riding straight into a nightmare. Night fell fast, the way it always does near the equator. Wolhuter heard rustling in the grass beside him. His first thought, a reedbuck. Common, harmless. He was wrong. 2 fully grown male lions had been stalking him in the dark, and they were seconds from striking. There was no time to draw his rifle. He spurred his horse hard, but it was already too late. One lion slammed into the horse's hindquarters. The animal bucked violently, throwing Wolhuter from the saddle, directly into the path of the second lion. Before he could even stand, the lion's jaws closed around his shoulder, and then it began to drag him, face down, into the bush, toward almost 100 meters of raw agony, with only one outcome in mind. Most men would have blacked out from the pain. Wolhuter nearly did, but somewhere in the haze, one thought cut through: his knife. It had fallen out of its sheath before, twice. If it wasn't there now, he was already dead. His fingers found the handle. With the last of his strength, he twisted toward the lion's shoulder and drove the blade home. Once, twice. A third strike found the throat. The lion released him, bleeding, shredded, barely conscious. Wolhuter dragged himself to the nearest tree and climbed, just as the second lion arrived, hunting for its turn. Lions can climb. Wolhuter knew it, but he had one thing the lion didn't: Bull. The little dog planted himself beneath that tree and refused to back down, barking, snarling, darting just out of reach again and again, until the frustrated lion finally gave up and slunk away. When Wolhuter's men found him, he was barely alive. It would take 6 brutal days of travel, carried on a makeshift stretcher, before he reached a hospital and a real chance at survival. He made it, and just 2 months later he was back on patrol, in the same reserve that nearly killed him. Today, his knife and that lion's skin still sit behind glass at Skukuza. A monument marks the exact spot where a man fought back and won.